What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to answer where the heck I've been. Also, I'm shaving off this beard. This, what you're looking at, is 4 weeks of beard growth for me, the longest it's ever been, and it's time to take it down. And I want you guys there with me as I do the job. Hey guys, my name is John and welcome to my channel where we talk about traditional wet shaving and men's grooming. And I've been on a bit of a break, so let's play some catch up. As I record this at the end of October 2024, my last video dropped some time back in May. So it's been a good 5 months. It hasn't been complete radio silence. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, which I'm also Latherhog on Instagram, I've had some random posts, I've had a few live shaves, but as far as the YouTube channel and the podcast, things have been quiet. So to cut to the chase, basically I experienced burnout before I fully realized I was in burnout mode. And in an ideal world, I would have made a video, let you know how long I'd be gone for and when I'd be back. That didn't happen. Again, it happened kind of suddenly, and once that break came and 1 month rolled into 2, I thought I'd just embrace it and really just, after 5 years of chugging away, making wet shaving content, thought it was reasonable to take a break, recharge, and see where I wanted to go with this whole project. Also in that time, I will say that my engagement as a hobbyist fell to an all-time low. I am still in love with wet shaving, traditional shaving, very much an enthusiast for it, but as far as chasing the latest and greatest razor, shave soap, and what have you, that thrill just completely disappeared. So while that wasn't always what this channel was about, it was a large part in trying new products, reviews, and giving you my opinion on it. So if that wasn't going to be part of the channel, I had to take a step back and really think about what do I want to invest my time in? What would you, the audience, be interested in? So I was also contemplating those things during this break. All that being said, going forward, the pace might be a little slower. I think we'll start out with 1 or 2 videos a month. A lot of my time has been getting reacquainted with the gear I have, rediscovering some razors that I haven't used in a long time, and the grind of trying new artisan soaps really left me with a giant collection. With the majority of soaps, I've only used like 2 or 3 times max. So that brings us to today, and one thing that I couldn't do really when I was doing content weekly and regularly is see if I could grow a beard. So as I said at the top of the video, this is the longest that my facial hair has ever been, and not making regular content, I could just see and not shave and see where this beard would take me. And I don't mind the look, but even after 4 weeks, this is still pretty patchy. I'm surprised like some of this here connected somewhat, but it looks, I don't know, looks a little scraggly, a little patchy. Not really what I was going for. I'm ready to go back to the clean shaven look. It was a fun experiment. Maybe we'll try it again. I don't know. But again, you guys are here for the ride, and what better way to get back into the swing of things than with a very straightforward shaving video. So let us go to the gear I'm using today. So first up, razor-wise, we gotta go with what's still my GOAT, the greatest of all time, and that is the Blackland Blackbird Titanium. And we have this loaded up with a Wizamet Super Iridium blade. And as for today's brush, we're going with one from That Darn Rob. A nice resin wood combo, very classy, handsome brush here. And this is loaded with a Fanturian knot, I believe. Some sort of 2-band badger knot in a fan shape. It's been too long, I can't remember. And as for software, we're going with what's become a fall favorite for me, and this is from House of Mammoth, Rumble. This has a prominent note of rum. It's got a sweet vanilla, almost a chocolatey vibe as well. That's both this soap and aftershave splash here. Actually, let's go ahead and give a sniff off the tub for old time's sake. You can see here from oxidization and the presence of vanillin in the soap, it is a very dark color. Yet if I show you the bottom, you can see a more, like a tan, the normal colored soap. And the smell, rather the scent, Yeah, it's rich. It's got a little bit of woodiness to it, a little bit of booziness. So kind of nice for the cooler temperatures. Yes, looking forward to using this. And without further delay, let's get into the shave itself. Alright guys, so we have the lather applied. I think we're gonna have some fun too. Since I don't know when I'm gonna let my beard grow this long again. We'll see what just a mustache looks like and other stuff. Other looks I would never go for. The mustache in particular, I'm not gonna lie, while I wasn't expecting like a full bushy mustache, the thinness of it, I just was not a fan. And also my kids have been clamoring for me to just shave it all off. So I'm just kind of glad I thought of making this a video, and at least it's a bit of a snapshot of this time in my life. Let's just get into it. So first thing is, for long-time viewers, in particular to those who have currently or have ever been part of the Lather Talk, Lather Hog Patreon, thank you so much if you've ever been a patron for your financial contribution. There are programs and software and other kind of behind the scenes costs that I'm just greatly appreciative to have help in covering. And with that being said, given this long break, and I'm gonna put a pause on the Patreon because for 5 months that no content was coming out. Big thank you, especially for folks who have been helping during this quiet season. And if this is your first time to the channel, I guess this might be a little bit of a weird one, as it's potentially a new, different, all different direction. But if you're stumbling upon this video, all you really need to know is I am John, and I am a wet shaving enthusiast. And if you guys have any questions about the gear I'm using or opinions on stuff, this is the place for it. You can always leave it in the comments below, or as I mentioned earlier, I'm very active on Instagram, also as Latherhog. So feel free to follow me there and reach out to me there. All right, so as I slowly take this down, I'm like, what are the looks I want to see? I'm curious. I don't know if you call this a goatee, but just the chin area. Let's see what that looks like. We'll finish clean up the sides first. During these last few weeks, I did clean up. I have like kind of a good amount of like patches right on my cheeks here, and even just on the neck. So I did clean that up during this time of beard growth, but that was just to kind of, just to keep things looking neat. All right, so quick check-in. Sides are mowed down, left some here. I don't know. This mustache looks thin to me. Next, let's clean this up and see how just the stash looks. Now, some of the things I hope to cover as we get back to the swing of things is some of the hardware and software that I did rediscover, or that I just plain haven't used in a long time. So that opens things up to cover vintage gear, and maybe even like popular soaps or razors from the earlier days of wet shaving. My sink is struggling with all the facial hair I'm putting in, but this is just a mustache. Not nearly as bad as I thought it might be. But don't worry, I'm not leaving it. It's all going away. Let's keep going. All right, so that was a new experience. This is the face I'm more accustomed to seeing, and probably you guys are as well. Let's not forget the aftershave splash here. Now, even as I was just rinsing off the, straight whiskers, which there are plenty of, and the residual soap, I have to say I do feel a little stinging. So we'll see with the aftershave. You probably could use a little bit of relief. Yeah. Well, there's that alcohol. Now, the Mammoth splashes don't have ridiculous amounts of alcohol. It's just the probably the rawness of the skin. The Blackbird easily tackled the beard growth I gave it, but I might have dug in a little bit more, given the beard length and all that. But all in all, this feels good. Smells great. I'm not sure if Rumble is currently in production, but as far as appropriate fall scent, something warm, cozy. It's got, again, booziness and woodiness to it. And this is obviously not official scent notes, but this is just kind of what I'm getting off of it. Oh, and of course, there's definitely a kind of sweet tobacco-like quality to it too. So those who like perfume-wise, like cigar tobacco, that kind of thing, this is a great scent for you. So again, always happy to plug my friend in real life, House of Mammoth, making great products still. But yeah, so we are cleaned up. I feel like I've checked in with you guys. Now, I'd love to hear from you as always. What have you been using? What have you been enjoying in your shaves in the past 5 months? Is there anything that I should seek out, razor or software-wise? Not to say I can get right to it, but I'd love to know. New things are always popping up, and maybe now you guys can give me recommendations. What a twist that'll be, right? So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this return shave, this beard off, and I'm looking forward to moving forward on this journey with you. So hope you guys have a great shave, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.